Yo, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Let's get IT. Can you guys hear me? Just drop a chat, W in the chat if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Drop a W in the chat. If you guys can hear me, let me know, guys. Okay, let's see. See if you can see if you can hear me. Let's go persuadable. Oh, we are live. You can hear. Perfect. Oh, let's go. I'm just messaging everyone in the groups so they can know we are live. I like to send a few messages so they know, okay, I am live. Okay, there we go. Shack Attack in the house, guys. Morning, guys. I was saying good morning, Brandon. Life's seen wild. How's it, bro? Some Friday action. Good morning to you, bro. Yeah, Pops pay my bills. I was saying, yours truly. It's been a while, bro, since I seen you on the chat. I don't know why, but let me know, bro. It's been a minute since I seen you on the chat. Yours truly, bro. But pay my bills, bro. Jamie in the house. Shout out to you, Joshua. Let's go, Buddha. Let's see. Good morning, everyone. Let's get IT. Let's get it. Hit a TP. Let's see TP. Iceman in the building. Shaquel crazy, bro. Why am I crazy, bro? I don't know what I did, bro. Tell me why am I crazy? I just came on the stream, bro. I just greeting you guys, but I'm already crazy. Ooh, let's start analyzing. Let's get the likes up. Let's see if the likes are up. How was that jump on gold yesterday, bro? I'm telling you, bro. I don't know, but you know what the thing is, I did anticipate the buy gonna kick in. I did anticipate that the buy will kick in eventually, bro. I was looking at the buys gonna kick in, but it definitely looks like, you know what, it had to go for as low before actually going all the way up from here. So, but anyway, it was a massive buy. Gold, and you know what it was? Gold had such a massive move because of the war news. That the update on the war news, so war news, update on the horse. Whoa, wait, update on the war. There we go. Yeah, I'm on every day, brother. Just quiet. I trade liquidity. Can you all get the liquidity traders on as well? What is your liquidity? What do you call? Because everything is liquidity in my eyes. I mean, I feel like liquidity is. I can say liquidity is basically these highs, but I can definitely, if you feel like a liquidity trader, I can look for who's your favorite liquidity trader. I can say this is liquidity, that's a high there, that's a low, that was swept right now, market's going up. And that's basically manipulation for me. Like you can see, this is the thing why I say liquidity is the same as support resistance, the same as like what do you call, like support resistance, liquidity levels, AOIs, area of interest is the same thing for me personally, right? Key areas. Because you check this out. If you look at this range, right? Now, liquidity, first let's do liquidity. What will liquidity say? Liquidity will be like, here's a low, buyers, right? Sell, is it like what? Sell side or buy side or sell side, buy side, something like that, right? And then you see basically where market first takes out the orders, the sells, right? So even buying here, take out all the buys first, and then comes back up and buys. So this is basically like what you say, manipulation and then distribution, right? So for me as a, let's say AMD trader, accumulation, manipulation, distribution, me, that's more or less right. But I'm not gonna classify myself in one thing because I am a sorry. So I do think I'm a support resistance accumulation AMD trader. I'm also a trend line trader, right? But if you can look at it, this is the same thing as my range. This market has a range. Then this here is the manipulation outside the range, and then market goes up. So now I'm looking for this thing to continue going all the way up from here, and that is basically using AMD as in a support resistance trader. Look at this support resistance. Here we have a support becomes a resistance. Market breaks below, tests, and then sells off. Then market breaks above. Now he looks for a buy. Right, he's looking for a buy, which is basically the same thing that a liquidity trader is looking for, same thing that a support resistance is looking for, as well as same as an AMD trader is looking for. They're all looking for the buys. So And that's why I believe that everyone trades the same. And if you look at a trend line trader, if I show you a trend line trader would do this, right? If I go on a 1 hour time frame, he will say that, which is a market structure trade as well. You can see this. He will say a trend line was broken, and that's why a retest and a break and retest was happening here for a buy. That is a trend line trader. Now we have someone else, which is also now maybe like a, you can say on the lower time frame, you have another trader, right? Let's say on a 50-minute or 1 hour. You can see structure. So you see market has high, high, low, lower high, breaks down, right? You see lower high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and breaks above, creates a higher high, higher low. At this point, someone is looking for buys because market structure has changed. So this is a person who trades like market structure, which is higher highs, higher lows, lower highs. They basically see market structure changing. See, so many methods, but we all trading the same thing. So let me show you another one, right? Like before I start my analysis, I can show you another thing. Like let me show you someone who use indicators, and you're like, no, indicators are bad. Let me show you a BB, Bollinger Band, right? Let's put on the Bollinger Band. So a Bollinger Band trader believes that when market reaches the bottom of this, it is looking for buys. Look where it was. It was at the bottom of the Bollinger Band, which way is looking for buys. So now it first came out and then spikes out. We look for candle to break out. Maybe this first one, he loses. Second one, he gets it finally. So he's using an indicator. So you have an indicator and traders also looking for the buy. See, so no strategy is wrong. That's why I say no strategy is wrong. It's literally the same thing, right? Literally. Then you find someone like myself as well, which just uses like simple ranges, right? Just a range. You can see here, market had entire range right here. When market broke out of that range, you can see right here. When market broke out of this range, break out of this range, you can see what happened. Continuation for the buy. So basically, yeah, that's why I say to you that I believe in everyone's methodology. I'm not against anyone's methodology. I believe it. And if you believe it doesn't work, come I'll show you something. If you believe in market structure and use a Fibonacci, right? Higher high, higher low, higher high. What's supposed to happen at this point? You're supposed to look for a buy entry, right? Like this. Check here. Now you see in the golden zone, and that's just why you're buying, because of the Fibonacci. You can see market structure is changing. It's in the golden zone, and that's why you're looking for the buys. So shout out to my bro. Shout out to my bro in the chat. Shout out to my bro. Forex _ SA. Yes, sir, bro. I'm gonna show you guys one day. I'm gonna put this guy on the stream as a guest as well. He's one of the traders also trading with space markets. A good trader, very very good. Also making quite profits as well, guys. Very very good trader as well. I wanna give him some time to come sit here as a guest and just show you guys some light as well. But I must say I appreciate your knowledge, like the candle knowledge you gave. I didn't know that. Thank you for that. I appreciate it, my bro. I appreciate it. But I just wanted to share light on this as well, to say that look, all strategies I believe are the same. It's just we use what makes sense to us. You know what I mean? Like all strategies are different, but we use what makes sense to us, and that's why I don't go against it. I don't beat anyone's strategy. You know what I mean? I just beat your psychology. I mean I don't attack people's psychology. I'm trading strategies. I don't say that strategy is better than the next. I just simply believe that you need to be very good in your discipline, right? Discipline, and then have a probabilities mindset, right? And good risk, and then any strategy will work. So that's why don't complicate your trading. Don't overcomplicate it, my guys. I can ask, what if Jason Noah can I ask, what if Jason Noah came? Is he not Comit or space trader but has knowledge as well? No, he can come as well. He can come as well. I mean, if he wants to, he's more than welcome to come on here. Like, I'm not only like make it a space trader, Comit trader. The only thing is I can verify. That's the only. Remember, like space markets doesn't have any demo accounts, right? Comit Capital, I can verify if they got payouts. So I can go to the team and say, hey team, just check this trader for me. Like already, if I know he trades at space, he's already whoever bring on the stream. I know already automatically. If he trades with space and I know he's getting withdrawals, if I see he gets 300, 200,000, say 100,000 a month, I know whoever I'm going to bring on the stream is not going to teach you nonsense. Do you see? I'm like, I know exactly, like you see Masi, he's not going to teach you nonsense because I know Masi trades live. You see, like Safwan is on the stream, I know he trades live. He trades at space and I see the withdrawals, I see the deposits. all the space traders. That's why I'm saying, like, I will bring on, but I must always verify. I don't want to be a person to say, come on here, then I look like a clown later, or the stream looks like a clown later, because the people we brought on here are not traders. I mean, every trader you can think of, Marco, Andile, who else was here? We had CJ Banks. Who else we had? We had our Malume, Stylish Keys. We had Kanye, US30, Marcelino. All of these traders, they trade with space, and I can verify and Comit, and I can verify their trades. You know what I mean? So that's how. But anybody else, I'm more than welcome. It's just I have to like do my due diligence to make sure that whoever's gonna be in the seat doesn't come here and teach you guys a whole lot of like nonsense, because it makes them look good because they're good educators, but I don't know about their trades. You get what I'm saying? So I'm always open to, just that they must be open to let me verify their trades. That's all I want. Yeah, then I'm okay with it. But let's go into it, bro. When are they going to end, or is it indefinite? Our streams will never, ever, ever end, guys. This is a stream that we're never gonna stop. Even if I'm not gonna be here, even if Marcy's not gonna be here, or if Safwan is not gonna be here, I'm gonna make sure that they are here. You know what I mean? Like, never ever. I don't want it to ever stop. That's one thing. We started this together as a team so that we can continue. Can we get to the chart now, guys? I felt like I spoke for 13 minutes. 13 minutes. I just want to get into the market right now. Okay. Any questions? I'll go into it right now. So let's start off what's happening on the market, guys. Gold. I trade Nasdaq in New York session and US30 in New York session, and I trade gold in London session. Right. So if you guys are wondering, okay. So yeah, don't stop, Grot, man. Don't stop joining, and we won't stop, guys. So first of all, let's look at a daily time frame. What is happening? We can see that basically on the daily time frame, this support area has been held right here, right? We can see that market's been holding the support area from 1, 2, 3, and then it's been holding the candles above this level. So if you actually put it right here, you can see that this has been holding. But also you can see, where did market tap into? What level did market tap into? We can see at the bottom here, the support area right here. Or you can say key area, AOI. When I say AOI, it's just simply, you can define if it's a liquidity, you can define if it's support. But basically, AOI is an area of interest. An area of interest, a key level. You can see market bought from here, beautifully up from here. Came right back down, you know, hold, buy, hold, try to buy, holds the resistance. So you can see right here on the top, we have the clear resistance area on the daily, right, for gold. And then markets fakes out all the way down on the daily time frame. This is a fake out, right? Market fakes out, sells off, taps the key area, and then buys off. So automatically in my mind, I can see the buys were quite strong. However, it wasn't so strong enough to break above these highs. So Shaquel, what are you talking about now? Because there's many levels you're having. So let's remove this and remove this. See this candle right here, which I drew above. Yeah, this right here. Shaquel, what do you mean right now? So the buys were strong enough right here, strong enough right here. But look here, market reject, goes up, fails to break this daily high. So, and the open of the candle. So the open bearish candle right here, the 27th of May, that year. This candle yesterday wasn't strong enough to break all the way the highs over here. Do you see what I'm saying? So already it was strong, but not strong enough. So sellers are still there. This is my thing. Keep in mind that buys are strong enough to push the market all the way up, right? Sellers are strong enough to push it all the way down already. Their market pushes a little bit up, but fails to break above the open and the high of the 27th of May. So right now I'm thinking to myself, okay, the buyers are there, but not so strong. They're not strong enough. The sellers are still strong. However, the candle opens to the downside, then shoots up. Now, I'm thinking to myself that we have these highs and then these highs right here. All right, on the daily. You can see that. If I go to the 4 hour, you're going to see what I'm talking about right now. If you go to 1 hour, you'll see it much more clear. I'm talking about these levels right here. You see, so we have this area right here, and we have these right here, which market is now breaking below. So for me, market has failed, broken on the 1 hour above, but let's look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour is still holding. And what does the 4 hour look like? It looks like a full on range, right? 1, 2, and then 3, and then possibly this one here. So two candles, this can potentially be a range right now. But what do I say to you guys? I sell if it's in a massive range on a high time frame. I sell from the resistance and I buy from support if it's in a massive range. Morning via. I hope you're doing well, bro. Yeah, that's what I do basically on a high time frame. Say like on the high time frame, I can see like now on the say 2 hour, 1 hour. You'll see basically this is an entire basically range. 4 hours shows it much more cleaner, but you can see this here, this area, right? I can see market on the 4 hour much more clear that it is potentially a range. This 4 hour candle, why I say Shaquel, why is it the range? Why didn't it break out? Honestly, why? Because if I look at it, this candle right here on the 4 hour didn't break above here on this high. So this high here for the 4 hour wasn't broken above. Okay, it wasn't broken above. Keep in mind, I'm saying sellers are stronger because I just came from a top down analysis on the high time frame. So right here, market didn't have enough strength on the 4 hour either to break above this high here. It's still rejected. Then we have this candle right here, which has 41 minutes to close, breaks above, fails to close above it again. So the story is telling me there's a lot of basically orders above there. A lot of people trying to buy, but it's not strong enough. Sellers are still showing that they want to place the market to the downside. They want to sell off the market basically. That market tries to go one more time, fails again. So there's quite a clean resistance here. Now, but that's why I say there's support right here, there's resistance, so it's a clean range for me. That's why I'm saying this is a range, bro. You see, this is a range. This is a range. I'm sick and tired, feeling nice to be here. Oh my god, bro! Shout out to you. Who's the top here? Let's see what's happening. Hey, look who's in top, guys. Look who's in top fans right now. We have Craftwood in top fan. Then we have Kamogelo Motion in second place, Brand in third place, Lights Out F1 HQ fourth place. Fifth place is SA Holdings. Hey, SA Holdings, I haven't seen your chat. What's happening? How are you doing, bro? And we have Digital Brainwave, sixth place, and seventh place we have Via US 30. Eighth place we have yours truly. Shout out to you, bro, as well. Jamie as well. Shout out to you. And 10th place we have Mark Anthony. Yeah, Mark Anthony. Guys, that's basically, yeah, I don't know, bro. You in first place, bro. That's crazy. But yeah, so I'm looking for this. If the sales are going to continue, will the sales kicking basically to the downside, right? Now, with all that being said, let's go to the lower time frame, 3-minute time frame. Shaquel, what are you seeing? I can see a clean range right here. Now, I'm like, okay, cool. I can see the 30-minute time frame range. Where will I trade this? How can I trade this? But remember, there is a range here. It can be the entire big. This can be like a massive range, like I said, right, on the high time frame. But I do see this little baby on the 30-minute time frame. So now we can buy into, we can sell into. Shaquel, the next level for sales could be right over here. First, this one. Then we're gonna have this one right here, right? That's for my sell target. So now I have targets for sales there, because that's predominantly what I'm looking for. Okay. 10th place is me. Nice. Shibud Market Commander just went up to second place. Via US 30 went to first place right now, top supporter, bruh. Keep in mind, guys, every month we do something for the top supporters, right? For the entire month. So if you've been a top supporter, the most top supporter entire month on the live stream, you join every single day, you like the stream, you're active in the chat, we do something special for you guys. Like I said last month, I always tell you guys, last month we flew out Brandon John Hall. You can see positions change, chat. We flew out Brandon, we booked his hotel, we booked his flight, and he came down to the offices. But he came, he spent a day with me as well. But so good guy in the chat, honestly. So right now I'm like, okay, cool, and you could be that person. You got kicked out. Bro, that's how things change, and it's changed, bro. It's so quick. Craft Woody, you on third place, bro. Work harder, bro. Work harder, bro. I mean, profit on sales goals. Nice one, bro. Nice one, bro. You can see. So I'm also saying, like, potentially, if I want to sell, I want to see this to continue to the downside. I want market to break out from here, and then we can continue to the downside. But I'm also open for the buys. If market wants to buy, where do I buy it? Next level, first level will be probably right over here. We want to watch out this level, and the next we want to watch out for is these levels on top right here. Right, these are levels we want to watch out for when we're taking these buys. But keep in mind, we're waiting for market to show us its direction now. We want market to like say, hey, I'm ready for a trade. Right now, it's in the middle of nowhere, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's in the middle of nowhere, bro. So why are we trying to like force a trade here unless you train like my bro, yours truly, which is taking liquidity levels on top, which is nothing wrong. But for me personally, if you train like myself, I'm in the middle of nowhere right now. On a 30-minute time frame, I'm here. Like, I can try to go on a 5-minute and snipe quick one there, but bro, I cannot basically, let's say, rush this. And you guys know, I always say don't rush. We always get an entry, but don't rush it. Just let's be patient, let's wait. There's about 40 minutes left on a stream, and if I need to give it extra 10 minutes to make 50, why not? Just an hour. We can wait for the entry, wait for the market to show its direction. And once it happens, we're going to take it. But patience is important. That's where we're going to get blessings. I mean, maybe just mention all our people's names here. Patient, be patient, and you'll get the blessings. You know, man, imagine you name your children like blessings and patience. Say, blessings, you gotta be patient. Like you're trying to tell blessings is a naughty child, right? And then patience is a good child. You gotta be like, patience, you gotta be like blessings. Or blessings, you know, you gotta be patient. You gotta be like patience. And then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't think you guys understand it. Let's check on NASDAQ for you guys. Okay, no stress. Ooh, look at that thing. Ooh, what do you think drew this? What do you think drew this thing? Of course, check that. But this market didn't sell off. I thought it was gonna sell off, right? But look here. This is how the strategy works. Range. It didn't sell. It didn't close below. Look there. It didn't. And this was when I did the analysis. It was the 26th of May. Right? The 26th of May, I did this analysis with you guys. I said, if market breaks below here, I'll close out of this. I want to see the sales continuation. But it didn't. Market closed above over here. Retest right over here. And there's the buys. Bam, bam, bam. And that's a 30-minute time frame. Very clear. And I came right back to it. So let's move it this way. Now we can see we have market right here. Structures right here. We have a little bit of a, like say a range. Let's see if it's a range on a 4 or 5 hour. On the 5-minute time frame. We can see from this point to these lows right here. So eventually market, when it does, eventually it will come potentially back here. But for now, we're not going to wait. You know what I mean? We're not going to wait for this. So what can we do here? Already on the 30-minute time frame, I'm seeing something. We have these highs, but let's break it down from the daily just to see what's happening. Okay. A question is, Shaquel, what is happening? We have these highs right here. Market placed the high on the 27th. Okay, the 27th. Then market tried to place another high, which didn't go any higher than that, which I'll remove this one so I can see this is a level. All right, once, twice, and now today it's doing it again. Placed in reject. So can this be a point for market to slow down? Remember, after a few candles, bam, there's gonna be a slowdown. So look here, we're never gonna have like, look like this, bam, 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 bam. Eventually it's gonna be a slowdown. It will sell for the day, sell again, and then continue. You know what I mean? Sell again, then continue. Slow for a few days, then continue. Slow, continue. Slow, continue. Slow, continue, and then more slow, continue. Can this be the moment for today be the slow? How do you know, Shaquel? Why would it just be today? Because look at this. Before the slowdown happens, you have one candle, slow. Second candle, slow. This one just opened up and shot up. So this one you can't take in consideration, right? Right? You can't take in consideration. But look at this one right here. Look at this one. Look at this example. We have high, second one, third one, first open up and then gets the high and then sells off. This one opened up, didn't go in to get the, like it just went above, bam, closed above, and I'm promising you, probably on a 4 hour, 1 hour, the market closed above it. You see, and then it just continues. This one here on a lower time frame, you can probably see the market on a lower time frame, which I'm going to go to it right now. This right here compared to this one, you'll see the difference. The 4 hour didn't close above this level, it closed below it. Same with this one, it didn't close below it, it closed above it. So you can see this right here, we want to see, does it happen here as well? Does the market close below it or above it? The moment market closes below that level, we know that there's a lot of sellers there. It's taking a pause. It's not saying that this is the bias for the next few weeks. It's just saying that today potentially we can see a reversal, a pullback, which is a higher low on the 4 hour, 1 hour high low basically. Then market continues basically with the momentum. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking at. So let's look on this side here, just to show you guys what date is this. The 28th, before we start analyzing. Okay, so this is how I do my analysis. I build a storyline. I don't just tap into it. I always build a storyline for me to understand the market. Okay guys, so let's look into this. The 28th, let's go to 4 hour, the 28th. The 4 hour, here's it, there we go. 28th, 27th, let's see, 28th, there we go. This is about it. Yeah, should be around this area. So mark comes in, fakes below, tests. So the moment your market goes above, there's a New York, the market opens around this area, breaks below. So let's see on the daily again for what day was that, because I'm mixing it up here. Here we go. This is the 28th. Yeah, the 28th. Wow. There we go. Here's it. 28. Yeah. So market on the 28th, it opens around here. This is the 28th open, which is this area. Where did the candle close? Did the candle close above this level? Let's change the color. Did it close above this level or below it? Below it. And then right after that, it tested that same levels, right? And then goes off. Bam, 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 bam. Places the low. Oh, you build a story? Yes, I do build a story, bro. I'm sure it's just over the times, over years, I'm very, bro. I always tell you guys, I'm training almost for damn 10 years, bro. It's 9 years, bro. 10 years. I am very, like, I don't have to do this. I'm doing it for you guys. If you ask like anybody you'll see who knows me, I go straight to 30 minutes. Because all I do is, I do this. I just come to this. I just do this. This is how I analyze myself. Not in front of you guys. Like, genuinely, this is me. I look at the chart. Okay, market broke above. I don't say anything. I just look at it. I don't have to draw it because I can see what's happening. But of course, I'm trying to show you guys what I'm looking at. But I'm looking at this in my mind. I don't draw because I don't have to draw. This is not where I'm taking trades. Do you see what I'm saying? So I build a story like that in my mind. But when I started trading, you take it groot man mos. You're making me sound like an old man. Eh? Like I can see my mind. But of course, for you guys, I have to like draw it out. You know, so like I'm showing you guys how I do it in my mind. But when I started training, like the first 3-4 years, I used to draw this a lot. Like first 2-3 years, I used to draw a lot of my stuff, a lot of it. I used to type out daily time frame. Like, you know, I used to do this year. Like I used to put this like a line like this. And I mean, guys, I'm trailing off right now. I used to use these things, comment like this, and I used to put a comment here. This is what time frame is. 4 hours, did this and it did that, and then I go to the 1 hour and I say this did that, and I did it right down, bro. And then I just over the time it becomes a second nature, you know what I mean? But like I said, let's go show you guys what I'm talking about, which is right here. So the level right here on the 28th, what happened? Market failed above, closed below basically, right? And then goes down. Yeah, very detailed. I used to do that, bro. And eventually market closed above it. You can see trails below, eventually close above it again. Market shows its direction. So today, let's go into this. Let's draw on the daily again. What is happening today? Let's put on these levels. So now on a 4 hour, I'm like, today is the 29th, right? So 28th. This is the 20. Here we go. So the question is, will this level hold? And Shaquel, how would I know? Because check this area. The 29th closed below this level. Rejecting closed below. It came right back up. So I'm like, okay, potentially this should continue going back down. Like the support. Let's look in the 30-minute time frame now. So now you're in a 30-minute. I have the key level. You can mark breaks above, breaks below again. You can see there holds these levels. So now I can see there's support right here. So now I know market's only going to sell off once market breaks this. Where will it sell into the next level, which is right here? So I know, okay, I have target points right now. So market have, if market's going to sell off, right, say I'm going to get it into wherever I'm going to tighten, I'm going to find my entry now on a lower time frame. But if market's going to sell off, where will it sell off? Into these levels. Okay, so now I have my target point for the sell. If I'm going to switch into the buy eventually, where will I look into? Like there's no other place besides this. You know what I mean? So I really honestly cannot go deeper. I really can't go He's asking that we can post the interview content today for Comit Capital. So I'm like, okay, but I'm also open for the storyline to say that, look, if it doesn't close below this, right? If I don't close below this and it shows me signs, then I can't buy. Why can't I buy? It's a 30-minute time frame. So if I want to trade the support area right here, this support area, remember this is support right here. If I want to trade the support area to go up, then all I do is go to the lower time frame. So now I go into the 15 5-minute time frame and see what's happening. 5 minutes, let's see. There we go. And now we put this level very clean. You can see that, okay, this level that Shaquel drew right here, what happened? Market broke above it, retested it again, and it's fine. So now I'm like, okay, I missed the buy. Shibbit, I missed the buy because market faked out, right? Came right back above, test, and it's fine. So now I'm like, okay, cool, I missed the entry, which is here, but do I think it's going to continue? If market is going to continue, it's going to go up here. There's a chance for it. There's always going to be a chance. So why don't I just start doing the retest right here, breakout? There's the retest, and it must be buying right now. So the second entry could... I don't want to say this, but I'm a bit late on this, but okay. I'm a bit late on this, but okay. But even if I don't get it here, I'll wait for the next one. But it looks like a 3-bar candle reversal. So explain to me, what is that, bro? 3-bar candle reversal is this here. This, no? 1, 2, 3. This one here. 1, 2, 3, right? Could come back and reach this 100%, yeah. So even if I miss the entry of the retest, I mean the breakout, let's see if market, yep, 100%, yes. This is the 3-bar, this one, 1, 2, 3, the 3-bar reversal candle, yeah, pattern. But we can go through that as well. If this body candle is gonna break above this, you know what? Then I'm gonna say to myself, okay, I'm not gonna put it here, right? I'm gonna put it right here. If this body can at least even say, I'll give it above this. At least. And then I'm going to look for potential. This is going to be a buy right here from here. Right? For safety, I can put it below here. And then if I want to go tight, I can put it right over here. And I take it all the way up. 1 is 2 first, which is right over here. 1 is 2. And then go all the way for 1 is 3. Or for the top target, which should be here. Okay. So this is how I'm looking at Nasdaq should potentially continue to the upside, but not saying all day. I need to first see if you must continue for the whole day, it must break above this level. If you want to continue for the sell, it must break down these levels. So right now I've basically looked for exactly that Shaq, but looks short. It looks short, but looks short. Let's see this one. Market is still holding below this level though. Very interesting, eh? Very interesting. Market still holding below this level. Still below this level. It didn't even break above that. So no traded. Market still didn't break above this one. Still. So I'm gonna say this is the moment you step aside. Don't take a trade. You just step aside. No trade. Market didn't close above that level. You can see body candle closed below. Could be making a lower high. Yeah, like it shows, which is no trade basically. You see what I'm saying? Once it breaks, we have an entry. Yeah. So right now I can see full on range. This is what I'm doing here. At least no confusion. Yeah, bro. This is like I can see now it's a full on range. I mean, I can still have this level on here, but I don't think honestly it's a great area for us to look for the buy. Me personally, because why? Market is holding these levels right here on top. Like a resistance, so I cannot want to hold this, and I'm gonna put it like that just to be safe. Even if it's gonna shoot up, I'd rather take it from the top right here, just to be safe, right? Because market didn't break above this. Your gold thing is rejecting. Let's see here. Oh, this is not it. Hey, where's my gold? Where's my gold, bro? My gold is gone. Wait, let's put this one on. No, man. Wait, let's delete this one. Put the other gold on here. My gold is weg. Doesn't make sense. There we go. It's still here, man. Let's put this up here. Nothing yet. Nothing yet on that one. Gold, so gold is nothing. Gold is not doing anything yet, guys. Just let's see. Gold still. I mean, gold is just below that level support. Let's see. It's still holding the same level, which I'm saying. It's in the mid right now, in the middle of the area. I mean, yes, it is holding this area, but not yet, guys. Don't rush it. Be patient. It did break below, testing the equilibrium right here. It is testing the equilibrium right now. But hey, bro, I don't feel comfortable taking a trade here, bro. Be honest, you guys. I'll be honest. I don't feel comfortable. But gold, Nasdaq is looking very, very juicy, guys. Let's focus on good Nasdaq. Nasdaq is very juicy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it looks like it's juicy, bro. Like, look here, break the test again. The buy candles are showing us signs. Like, I need to just to see like this thing. Like, you know what? Hey, there's definitely signs here, bro. Like, this thing is juicy, bro. It's juicy, bro. Like, juicy. We trust in the process. Hey, the guys. Hey, my mentor is. Hey, we trust in the process. I like it. You guys are really doing good. This buy is potent here, bro. I just need to see if I'm gonna get into it. But also on the other end, my mind is telling me, is it the right time? Patiently wait, bro. Just wait. When we snipe, I'm gonna snipe. You see support holding here. 1, 2, 3. We have 21 minute. At least this high right here, and we have these lows right here, basically. So I mean the high and the open right here, okay, which is basically the 50-minute candle. I mean the 5-minute. You will see that what I was drawing here. So if we're gonna break above here, close above, I'll take a risk entry. If it's gonna close above here nicely, I'll take the risk entry for the buy, because the 30-minute time frame, you see, it's not closing above that. It's not closing the 30-minute candle is not closing above the highs, guys. It's still holding that level. Yeah. It's Mas. Whoa, Mas in the chat. Shout to my gali. Shout out to Gali. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, Gali's in the chat, guys. Gali in the chat. We see it's still okay. Let's see 5 minutes, 50 minutes. 5 minutes. There we go. Come on. If we have 20 seconds left on the 5 minute, but if it's gonna close above, let's see. Will this thing have a continuation? But hey, bro, it's very, very. Let's see, 30 minutes on this one. Still holding. Nothing yet on this one. Let's see, 30 US 30. Hey, let's look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq is just the one for me today. Hey, bro. Nasdaq is the one for me today, bro. If I take the entry here, it'll be a bit of a late entry, but CPT, brother. I'm back next week. We're gonna cook. Hey, yes, sir, you guys. And he had enough time to take off, basically. Right? Enough time. Let's see. Come below, test, and then I can see if I can get the continuation up. Let's see this one. If I can get the continuation to the upside. Let's see, 15. Yet enough time. Enough time to relax. Patient wait. Just wait, guys. I haven't taken the trade yet, no? No trade yet. Just waiting. Opa, baby. Oh, no trade yet. Let's give a second. Let's see. Why not trade it? Because the way the candles are closing, bro. This thing has say 2 minutes. I want to see how this candle's gonna close, bro. Like here, market oak break. This is a break above. It just broke above, right? And then I want to see like should we take a trade? I mean, I want to take a small young one. I want to take a small one, like a young light one, for the buy. Let's see. You know, so I'm still damn. This is why I'm telling you. This is exactly why this year. But I'm struggling here to actually find my account. That's the problem here, man. Should we take a trade? One? No, you don't. You don't take a trade. Don't take a trade. Just wait. $30 minutes still rejecting there. See ya. Just be patient. I'm gonna just give me a second. Give me a second. I'm just your broker are not allowing us to fund. Why? No, I'm funding, bro. Just give me a second. I'm just trying to. Why is your broker? What's wrong? What's wrong? Talk to me. I'm just making sure. Like you see this. Look here. Rejection failed. There's 40 minutes left. That's why. You see what I'm saying? Deep pullback. It's showing me like wait, relax, wait. So that's why I'm not taking trade. That's what I'm saying. I want to take a small trade, but it's just not yet doing it for me. Just wait. Just be patient. But I do see the potential for the buys to continue to the upside. I mean, if it wants to, it must break below here for the sell. So long the market stays above this, I can still look for the buys, bro. Just be patient. I'm being patient. It's holding 4 hour. The 4 hour is not breaking either. My platform does not have NAS 100. It does have NAS 100. It's just probably like trade with, bro. Use space, but if you don't have, it should be called US Tech. Just the 4 hour closure. Yeah, the 4 hour closure is also. The 4 hour closure is on one. It's 1 hour, bro. That's my thing. It's gonna be like the time I'm gonna be. The stream will be done. You see, so I don't. I'm looking to make sure I get a day trade here. So I'm gonna find 5,000 today. Just give me a second. Patiently waiting. I know when I'm quiet. You must know when I'm quiet. I'm trying to like basically. I'm ready. I'm like it's in a key area. I want to take my trades. Just be patient with me. I'm see like markets changing here, but I know from here, bro. I can even look from this area, from this point right here for the buy. But hey, bro, I'm going in. We're just patiently. I'm gonna take a trade. Just being patient, bro. I'm gonna take a trade. So you know what? Let's see. Let's do this. Make sure you guys are funded, bro. No long story. Just do the right thing. Trade with space, and then we're gonna push. Just give me a second here. Okay, let's see. Patiently wait. No, not to trade it. Yes, 100%. There's no trade yet. No trade yet. But no trade as of yet. But this look like a deep ass pullback. Just patiently waiting. I mean, if you look at it, genuinely, the market cap broke out of this support, right? Let's come back to retest it. You see what I'm saying? It came to retest it. So my thing is, hey boy, is this gonna continue to the downside? You know what I mean? I'm to the upside from this area. That's what I'm trying to understand now. So it's so informative. Appreciate it, bro. 3 times a day. You say that thing. You guys don't have work. Let's be patient. I'm just patient. Like you see, I'm saying like has Ness passed all the high time, all time high, or is it bounced? It's bounced, bro. It's bouncing. It's not. It hasn't, bro. Patient waiting, guys. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left on the 50-minute time frame candle. If it's gonna close the rejection, I'm gonna look for the buys. If we close the rejection here, I'm gonna look for a buy. 2 minutes left, guys. I'm gonna take a buy. Let me say that. I'll take a buy. Okay, but let's be patient. 1 minute and 50 seconds. Let's see gold. Gold still in this area right now, bit slow. But anyway, Nasdaq is just showing us a whole damn. Hey guys, interesting. This is very interesting, bro. Let's see how this goes. I want to take a risky entry. I'm gonna take a slight risky entry, guys. You know, just so I don't miss anything if it does shoot off. I'm going in right now. I'm only gonna risk about. Let's put it right here. 30, 1, 3, 13. The 5-minute time frame. I'm only risking about. It's about 800 now. Let's go. I'm going in. Yeah. I'm in. Let's see how this goes. I'm in actually right now, and let's see how this goes. It's pushing down. I got in right at the low. Shit, bro, I entered gold. Stupid. 400 negative just because of gold. Stupid, bro. What the fuck? I mean, ish, this bra, Shaquel. Hey, bro. Yo, bra, I've entered you. Bro, don't make that mistake. Same mistake, guys. This is Nasdaq, guys. This is Nasdaq, nah? Nasdaq. Here we go. I got in right now. Okay, so I'll leave it at the top right there just to say the same thing. Yo, I was like, now same was chart. Yeah, now I'm in 50. Let's see. Stops right here. Okay, we in, eh? Let's go, boys. I'm in on the buys, guys. Let's go. That was a Dumbo move right now, but okay. We're in, baby. Come on, man. Come on. Let's see how this plays out now. Come on. I'm floating 1.5, 15k on this gold sales. Amazing, bro. Shout out to Market Commander. He's up in profits already on gold there. Yes, like it. Let's see this one on the 1 minute. There we go. Come on. Show me your power, man. Show me your power, baby. Show me your power. Come on, man. Don't do rejection. Don't reject like that. We have this little bit of a mini range right here. Let's put it in a different color, like a blue or something like that. This is actually bad. Take us out. Put it in. There we go. Patiently waiting. What's the SL? Can't see. Yeah, it's about. Here we go. That's my SL. Just look at the candlestick. The way it's lined up with the candlesticks. You can see, look here on the 1 minute. It's lined up with these candles right here. So that, you know what I'm saying? So look to the left. They line up with these candles. That's how you know, because maybe the brokers, if you give you this price, it might change because every broker's price is different. So I'd rather line up my candle. Well, what I do is my stop loss is I line up with the candles basically, so on the broker. So my normal stop loss is here on trading view, and I just look at my broker and I say, okay, it's lined up with these candles right here on the 1 minute time frame. You see, just below them. That's how I make sure it's proper. Okay. Hey, this thing is slow, man. Just slow. It's like slow. It's gonna do like something fast right now. Let's see what we got here, baby. Come on. Rejecting. It's rejecting. Can we get an impulse right now? If we can close above these highs, there we go, and then we can see market continue impulsing to the next level, which is going to be these levels right here. So let's watch how the market goes. There we go, pushing market. If market can close above here, we need to see market close above this, otherwise it'll have a bit of a pullback to see if it's going to continue going up. If not, it can have a pullback to come back towards this area. So we need market to break above this. Drop the W's, you're already in profits right now, but we just early. Don't get too excited. We just got in, so market still needs to. We still need to evolve its structure. We have 20 seconds left on this market to close above. Let's see. There we go, pushing above right now, beautifully. 20 seconds left. Let's see. Nice, beautiful. Should be up in good profits right now already. I mean, we were close to 1:1, but hold still holding. 6 seconds left. We can see market potential pullback again, guys. Let's be ready. This can pull very fast in or retest to continue, or pull that back down, or very quickly to come back for another retest here. So remember, it can come back inner for inner retest to come to continue the upside. But what I do is in our favor so far, still in our favor, that it closed above here. So just watch out for this right now, guys. Watch out, it's coming back here. Yeah, we don't want this candle to close below here, then it's gonna be trading against us, but we will hold still holding. Interesting. Can it hold this? If this isn't reject beautifully right now, then can push up. There we go. Come on, hold it, baby. Break above. I have these highs right here, which market can close above. One market close above these highs, I know we can get the continuation. Failed, so potentially looking for a pullback right now, another pullback. But if you can close up, if a candle body can close above this, we can get the next movement to the next highs, which will be these candles right here. Okay. Okay, beautiful, nice, excellent. 30 seconds left on this candle, guys. We're up in good profits already. Come on, there we go. Lovely. We're running at a 1:2, almost 1:1. 1:1 will be right over here. This will be 1:1 right over here, guys, so watch out for that area. Nice, beautiful stuff, guys. Nice, there we go. Once it gets to 1:1, if you like your profits, I mean, you can take partials off. I'm not going to. I'm gonna rather put stops at break even. It's a Friday. Put stops at break even, and we risk free right now. Risk free trade. There we go. Put your stops at break even, risk free. There we go. Let's go risk free now and hold to full take profit. Okay, let's see. Like I said, we're gonna watch out for this area. I do think candles market's gonna try to come to these highs right here, these candles right here, which I mean, we passed the 1:1 right now, guys. So let's watch out this candle right here. Okay, this is where potentially I think market can potentially slow down at this area now for pullback. Still pushing very nicely, clean. I mean, honestly, at this point, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy with my profits, guys. I'm just gonna take my profits right here, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna take my profits, bro. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm gonna close right here. I'm happy. You can hold it, stops the break. You can close partials if you want, but I'm happy with my profits. I am happy with what I've made. But you can stop the break even. I'll continue to manage the trade for you guys. Okay, but I closed my profits. I'm gonna honestly, I closed that. I'm happy. I am happy. Okay. Well, beautiful. It's still a good trade though. Still a good trade. Just I'm gonna watch out for this area. Yeah, you see this here? Watch out for these areas. That's what I'm saying. Like, it can potentially expect a pullback. Yeah. Well done, guys. W's in the chat if you enjoyed that trade. If you enjoyed what we just shared right now, guys. Come on. W's in the chat, guys. Profits are areas. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it, guys. Well done, well done, well done, well done. Beautiful trade on stream, lively caught on NASDAQ. Such a beautiful trade, guys. There we go. Beautiful live on stream, guys. You guys more than welcome to join. Make sure you guys join the stream for free, guys. Okay. Cheers, traders. What a good guy on the app. I hope that explains everything that I taught you guys. You know, I mean, I teach on the stream and that everything here for you guys step by step. That's how I do my analysis, guys. You know what I mean? What you doing? What are you doing, Shaq? What you mean? We're pushing P. Hey, bro. Yeah, but that's how I do it, guys. You know, I mean, so everyone who's on the stream, you guys know exactly now going forward. Don't rush me. Don't rush me like into my stream. You know, don't rush me just to say get done. Just I take my time. You know what I mean? This is what I mean. When I rush myself, I always tend to do nonsense. But when I take my time and do how I do, make myself feel good about what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And understand what I'm like explaining to you guys, then I always tend to do well, guys. That's my thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. That's what I don't rush the process. You know what I mean? Trust the process. Let's look at gold right now, and look there, gold still holding. I mean, let's say I had to force gold in for you guys right now. I would have probably taken a loss, but I'm patiently waiting. Still doesn't make it wrong. It's just patiently waiting for the setup to play out. So that's a key point for you guys. Don't rush the process. Trust it. Because the market's not going to go anywhere. You know what I mean? Massive scalper. Yeah, I guess I am. And that's also what we call I caught basically the inverse head and shoulder. Okay? So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'll explain to you guys the inverse head and shoulder, which is this here. Shoulder, head, shoulder. That was the inverse head and shoulder, which I caught right now. But it's just a pattern for you guys to spot when the market potentially reverse, especially for a fake out. Say market does a manipulation, so market has support, breaks out, manipulation. So there's the accumulation, breaks out, comes back in test, and then I'm looking for the continuation of a distribution. You see what I'm saying? That is an inverse head and shoulder, basically. If you guys don't know, it's the same thing, but some people spot it as an inverse head and shoulder. I spot it as a breakout, a fake breakout, and reaches inside the support again. So that's the same support area, which is the neckline, kind of like, you know what I mean, of the shoulder right here. I'm sorry, the shoulder, which is this one here. You see, so fake out for accumulation traders, AMD traders, and then we have a pattern trader, a reversal pattern trader, which is shoulder, head, and then now another potential shoulder for the continue for the buy, and this will be the neckline. So the inverse head and shoulder trader will basically take the continuation. Gold just be holding at the moment. Yeah, I just there right now. It's holding these levels right now. You know what I mean? Genuinely. Shaq, I must say those 10 years, well done. Your skill speaks volume, bro. I appreciate it, gents. Genuinely appreciate it, man. It takes some time, but I promise you it's going to pay off. I promise you it will always pay off, guys. And you don't win every trade. Even if you're 10 years in the game, I promise you you're not going to win every trade. But the one thing I do know is that if I'm the risk on this trade 1,000 and I go for 2,000 on this trade, next trade I lose 1,000, but I win overly. I profit 1,000. You know what I mean? It plays off. And also, when you have a job, guys, I promise you guys, trading, don't try to replace your job completely with trading. A lot of traders make the mistake of that, is that they're trying to completely wipe out the job which is funding their career of trading. Trading must be a thing of, you know what, I have something that's funding this thing to make it big enough that retirement is amazing for you. Just think about this. Imagine your goal towards trading is like this. I don't want to become rich off this fast, but I'd rather have a great retirement with a skill like this forever till I die. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, imagine at the retirement you have such a skill, like you've been doing this for 30 years, 50 years of your life. At retirement, what will this be like for you? What skill will this be like for you? You will have an account that you grew steadily over time, which I explained to you the last time. There you guys, TP hit, well done guys, TP hit, well done. You guys can close the trade. If you held on to the trade right now, you can more than welcome to close your trades, guys. Well done. Take profit hit on shame once again. Well done. There we go. So like, make it be the point where, you know what, you don't rush the process. Don't rush the process. Trust it. I promise you, if you can invest every single month, like in your trading account, like, you know what I'm saying, in your trading account, you say to yourself, you know what, I'm putting every month 1,000 in. I'm putting it every month 2,000. Not put once and try to grow it forever. It just broke the neckline right now. So investigating shoulder trade will take the breakout or the recess. But well done, man. Soft one. Yes. Yeah. So I'm waiting inside. I'm waiting inside. I'm in deep profits on gold. Holding nice one, bro. Should give me more confidence, confirmation. Amazing, bro. Amazing. Kids, much more confidence. Kids, much more focused compared to a month ago. Keep it up, Brody. Who's kids? Are you calling the chat kids? Bro, there's people that's mothers and fathers here, yeah, elders. But I'm sure you mean it in a good way, right? Yeah. W to all those who made profits. Let's check today's fit check. Let's first finish the lesson for you guys. So I'm sharing with you guys. So like I said, guys, treat trading in such a way that you have a set amount every month you put in away. You know what I mean? Every month you put in away, like into your trading account. That way, let's say for me personally, I'm looking at I can afford openly to put away 1,000, or openly I can put away 10,000. For me, I can put away 30,000, right, every single month. And that's no trade. We took the trade on Nasdaq, bro, for the buys. We no traded on gold, bro. No trade, bro. So with that being said, when you put this money away, you are treating it, you know, steadily. You could take one trade for the week, 2 trades for the week. You don't rush it. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't take trades every single day anymore. I used to do it, but I don't do it anymore. I take trades like 2-3 a week. 2-3 a week. That's more it. Mondays, I don't really trade. Fridays, I lower my risk if I trade on Fridays because I'm on a stream for you guys. I mean, I can't give a trade. I don't take it. You know what I mean? So I lower my risk just for you guys, but I don't genuinely take a trade on Fridays. If I'm off the stream, I don't take trades Mondays. I don't take Fridays. I trade Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Those are 3 days I trade. The more volume days, you know, and it's because that's why I have less exposure, because I'm looking for long-term thing. You know what I mean? I'm looking at if I continue having my business and I find take my business money. Like I'm taking like about say 10 to 20%. Let's say I'm making 10 to 20% of 10 to 20% of my business, whatever it makes a month, I'm putting, and that average is about 30 to 50 to 60,000. Like I said, you know what I mean? That's about the average for the month, which that's the percentage I'm putting away into my business, into my trading account. From there, after that, I'm not taking crazy trades, guys. Like it's not that way. Like now today, fund 5,000. That's what I'm willing to risk for the day. You know what I mean? Like it's not a big amount. It's not my main account. And as I say, you see, just watch how I trade. You'll see on the day where I say, guys, I'm going for 1% risk. You must know I'm trading like my main account. But when you see when I'm putting like 5,000, it's like this is it's a Friday. I'm putting like my money down on FOMC, NFP, PPI. You'll see I fund. I don't trade my personal account because I can't risk this money that I'm putting away for long term. You know what I mean? Like there, I'm trying to make a 5% a month, which is not a crazy amount, but I always tell you guys 5% for over 20 days, which is not going to happen every day, but it's a massive amount, guys. You know what I mean? If you do 10, let's say 10 trades, 5 times 10 is 50% of the account. And you're not going to win every 10 trades, but let's just say I'll make about 30% a month. You know what I mean? Over 12 months, that's about 136%. And every month, I'm sure you guys, what I'm showing, I always share this with you guys. So I hope that one day you guys can take in what I'm teaching you guys here. Okay. I hope it makes sense for you guys. Because I know most of us come try to flip the account, but I'm trying to show you guys there's a better way to go about this. You know what I mean? Let's just take this. Like, I start the account with how much? Let's say you start the account maybe with like 1,000 and another with 5,000 every month you're putting in. You know what I mean? Like I'm in another, like I said this other day to you guys, and another with 30k. You know what I mean? Let's say even it's 10k, bro. 10k. Let's just make 10k. I make about 5%, about 5 to 5%, and another for 10%, right, per month, and I deposit that same amount every month. What will the amount be in 10 years? Like, this put my spelling's crazy at 10 years, but let's just go for it. Right, you don't understand what I'm saying. Nicely set on top. What's this? Oh yeah, see, it's pushing beautifully. Yeah, but let's just go into this, right? Flipping accounts is nice, but yeah, you see, but once you want to shift the longevity mindset, you look at the different years. So let's look at this quick right now, right? So 1,000 in 10 years, right? Plus 1,000 per month, right? And you actually mean no, bro, no. Yeah, so let's say 5%. Here we go. This is it, right? This is here. You mean 5% a month after 10 years, plus you put every month you put in 1,000 in a way. You in 10 years you'll have 7.3 million, bro. You can have 7.3 million. I'm not saying flip the account a month. I'm just saying make 5% a month, and then every month you put 1,000 in. You have the 1,000, you made 5%. You only made 50 rand, bro. You put another 1,000 the next month. Then you make a 5% on that, which is basically like 100 rand. You see, the third month you put another 1,000. Now you're 3,000 plus that 100 rand. Now you're making 5% of this. You know what I mean? 150, something like that. You know what I mean? You're making the money, and that over time. Like, I'm not saying, bro. It's just the thing is, it's hard at the start, but when you start understanding what you're working towards. Once you understand what you're working towards in life, eventually it becomes like a system. You're okay, this is what I'm working towards. And then if you take 5,000 plus 5,000 every month and you do the 5% money, 5,000 plus 5,000 a month, and you do the 5% return over 12 months for 10 years, and you keep doing that you don't change. Don't try to go for the world. Just remember, you're only trying to make 5% a month. And you put your 5,000 back in. You put your 5,000 back in. And then you look at, in 10 years, you're looking at 36 million. Do you see what I'm saying? From 5,000 every month. Remember, 5,000 for the year. If you didn't do this and you save the money, times 12, it'll only be 60,000 for the year, times 10. It'll be only 600,000. If you had to save every month 5,000 for 10 years, you know what I mean? 60,000 a year times 10. It'd only be 600,000. Okay? And then, keep in mind, this one is you're only making 5%. and you'll be with 36 million, close to 40 million 10 years from now. Okay, inflation is there. Inflation is there, right? Yeah, morning on Samaai. Yeah, that's my mom in the chat, guys. Mom is in the chat. I see. Well, you were Samaai. That's my mom. Shout out to my mom as well. If you do for 10 years, you see 40 million. Inflation's gonna be there, definitely. But let's say the 40 million only equates to 10 million. Like, let's just say, okay, let me do this. Okay, let's do the last one. 10,000, right? You're gonna be having 73,000, bro. And if you do 10% a month, which is this, bro, 100 or 1,000 rand with 10, so you're making 10% every month, which is, bro, very, I would say, like, yes, this with proper mention, it's very tough, bro. But they just say you that person, bro. You know what I mean? This is way more realistic. I mean, 10%, 10 years, you'll be 230,000, 5,000, 10% per year, which is 1.2%. You'll have 1.5 million. With 10,000, you have 2.3 million. But let's say this one right here, you have this 10% per month, which is very unrealistic, baby. Too realistic, unrealistic. You have 1 billion. If you do 5,000 with 10% every month, it's very unrealistic, but you have 5 billion. With 10,000, you have about 10 billion. It's quite a let's say very unrealistic for me. It's for me personally, it's unrealistic. Let's be realistic about this. I don't think that anybody, I personally, I don't have the psychology for this. When I see my first, let's say when I get to a billion, like if I get to, like, let's say you're already at 50 million, why do you want to continue? You know what I mean? Why would you want to continue? It wouldn't make sense at this point. You know what I mean? But me, unless you're going to continue and take our money and continue with it, I honestly won't. I will stop eventually. Like, I will say like around 50 million, I'll stop. That's where I stop completely. And like, I don't want to trade at that point. You know what I mean? Like, take my money out, bro. Take your money out. Like, I really don't think it's a good thing. And yeah, bro, it's just a very, very tough one. But let's look at this, bro. The inflation. Now the next step is inflation, bro. So my next step is inflation. Okay, so you ask, okay, so what's the rate of inflation? Okay, Shaquel, that's not inflation, but inflation, right? Okay, so what's the rate of inflation? Right, let's see. Okay, so 4 to 6% a year, right? Normal. But South Africa reserves about 4 to 5. So long term, many investors use 5%, 10%. Let's say, okay. So let's say use this. So use this inflation for this year. For this, just copy and drop it, right? What will the value of this be in 10 years? Now we can look at what will actually the value be of this, right? Walaikum salam, but let's see what will this be. So your 7.3 million will be 4.8 million, right? That's what it be. Now yourself, okay, if someone gave you that 4.8 million right now, here you go, 4.8 million, would it mean something to you? I promise you, most people will be like, wow, yeah, it will be. An average South African will be like, yes, you can buy yourself a house cash, which you're never gonna pay bond rent, and you take the other money, you put it into like you negotiate with the bank, and you say, bank, I'm gonna bring in like 2 million. You take a 1 million rand, you buy a house. Not in the base basis, right? Well, that's not the base. We're gonna go for different categories. The first tier is you take from the 4 million, you take 1 million, you buy a house, or 2 million, you buy a house. You have 2 million left. You go to the bank and you tell the bank, hey bank, I'm putting 2 million into your bank, right? What is the percentage monthly you can give, like over the year, but split it across monthly? what can you give me back? Now you know, because you retired. Remember this, at this point you retired. You technically retired at this point. You know what I mean? Like at this point you don't want to, you done, bro. You just want to enjoy the freedom of waking up when you want to wake up, watch what you want to watch, travel where you want to travel, eat what you want to eat. It's just you enjoying your life, bro. This is the point we're trying to work for, right? And you say, okay, if he can give you like on 2 million, he can give you like let's say 2 million, right? 2 million. He can give you like 1.5%, which is 30,000 a month. Now you can take it 30,000 a month. You don't pay bond. You buy your food, your petrol, maybe your insurance, or whatever you, that time you don't, too much travel. I don't know. It's up to you. You know what I mean? Different lifestyles. Those 1 years, 36 million will be 22 million. That'll be great. You buy yourself a 2 million rent house, maybe a car cash. Even you can buy your car cash. I'm not saying you can't, bro. But I mean, 22 million. The valuation is, yes, it went down a whole damn 10 million. Almost all, I think about 10 million. But 22 million, if someone gave you 22 million right now, I think it'll do great, right? 22 million. You take in 2 million, you're buying yourself a house cash. Now keep in mind you have levy fees every month. And remember, the thing is, once you buy a house cash, it doesn't mean that the payments is done forever. You have levies. You know what I mean? You have levies that you must pay to run the house. You know what I mean? Utility bills, which is electricity. You have the water bills, the utility bills, levies. You must still pay these things, even if you buy a house cash. So buying a house cash doesn't mean that you don't have payments on the house. You still have payments till you damn die. And so with that being said, you will buy 2 million house, but keep in mind, what is the levies, insurance and maintenance cost per month on this house? It's nice to buy a house, but what is the maintenance on these, right? What is the maintenance? What's going to be the monthly levies on this? So remember that a 2 million house has levies about, like if you're in a damn crazy place. I know someone was paying about, the house was about 5 mil, I think 5 mil, right? Love it to the moon back, man. I think they were paying about 16,000 levies, bro, because they were living at on the beach, like close to the beach. But the house is paid out. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's nice to buy house cash, great stuff, but honestly, you need to have a plan with these things, guys. You must understand this. 44 million, what can that do to your life? A lot, bro. You can look at, okay, first of all, can you put away for your family, like your kids, right? You want to put into your kids, there's education. Then you look at, how can I max out my tax-free fund, my tax-free account? You know what I mean? Then you look at next step would have to be, of course, things that people don't think about is the wall. You need to have a wall. After that, you think about what is the next part of that. You're 10k plus levies. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. I know a friend is paying 16,000 on levies. Like, I'm telling you, bro, it's serious out here, bro. And then there's also another thing you want to think about is, okay, you're gonna think about your kids, right? Sort them out for life. Do you get what I'm saying? You must sort them out. Bam. But now you have a will. You must make sure there's a will. Then you must make sure that the trust fund is sorted out. Because if you're working with money, even if it's 2 mil, 1 mil, you need to have a will in place. You need to have basically a trust fund in place. You know, and this is basically what you must think about. Because if you have a trust fund in place, what is that, Shaquel? Basically, just think about this holding thing that owns everything. It doesn't belong to everyone. It belongs to no one but the fund. You see what I'm saying? So you might have your mom, your sister, your wife, your father, your husband, your wife, your kids, all involved, and that is basically what they're all basically like chairmen on this trust fund. You know what I mean? And the trust fund, no one can basically take out this thing. No one can. A financial plan is important. Tax retirement. There we go. You see? And Wasim works in private banking for FNB. He understands. Financial plan is important. Tax, retirement, life policies, estate duties on properties you leave for your children, etc. Everything is important. That's all important stuff. So it's nice to think about the money we want to make, but we want to have this plan in place, guys. You know, a plan in place to say, you know what, my trust owns all this. All the money goes into the trust. The trust basically says that, look here, my son, he will only get this property, right? If really like in the war or something like that, and it says basically, if he studies this XYZ. So no one's gonna take it unless he unlocks that thing with, if he studied, maybe you say you must, like, I'm sure you heard that before, like, it's a way to make sure that the the trust will always have it, right? But they can't just take it. They can't just get it. The son, maybe like you have a son that just think, hey, you know what? My dad has 44 million. Hey, I know. When he dies, I'm getting this thing. My life is sorted. That's a big mistake, right? Because his mind automatically, you're setting up for failure. Automatically, you're setting yourself up, your son up or your daughter up for failure, right? So what you're doing is you say, you know what? You're writing there in it saying that he or she needs to first have achieved XYZ in their life. Needs to be doing this. And you must let them know. You're telling them, right? Hey, so you don't, like, it's not like one day when you pass away, he wakes up and it's like, hey, he didn't tell me I must study this. But honestly, this is where you're going to tell him in your life, hey, boy, you will only inherit XYZ if you did this. And remember, in order for someone to accomplish certain things, they need to go through it. Do you get what I'm saying? You need to go through it, then only he can achieve, it unlocks that. Yeah. But anyway, guys, I hope that was a bit of a fruitful session for you guys. I'm still learning a lot. Look at the market. Look what happened. I'm still learning a lot, guys. I'm still learning, myself, just as you guys. It's just take action, do the right thing, and try to progress every time. I'm not perfect either. I'm not saying I make the best financial decisions. I'm still learning, guys. But peace, love, happiness from your mentor, Shaquel Samaai. I'm signing out, and I'll see you guys on the side. Anyway, I have to do my foot check for you guys. Just foot check. Foot check. Come on. Much love, guys. Peace, love, happiness, guys. I'll see you guys on the other side. Cheers, traders.